I'm going old school today on some hairstyling tricks, and I was looking through these like construction type carts that I have, these storage carts, and I came across these. If you have no idea what this is, these are called velcro rollers, and they come in a variety of different sizes, almost like perm rods, right? How perm rods have different sizes. Well, velcro rollers have different sizes too. And what's unique about these is that they're one of the best ways to create volume in your hair and even waves. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of show you a quick hack and a quick method of how to get a little more volume in your hair if you're having trouble. So the larger the roller, the more volume and bigger hair you're going to get if your hair is on the longer side. Most of the times, if your hair isn't even long enough, you're not even going to be able to wrap it around at least. So you may not be getting as much volume, but the bigger the roller, the more of a full voluminous look you're going to get. And the smaller the roller is, the tighter or more emphasized the wave is going to be, or somewhat even of a curl. You still are going to get volume, but depending on how long your hair is, you may end up getting much more of like a wave if that's what you're looking for. So let's just go over how to actually use these and what to do. So as you can see here, I just threw one in real quick. This is best applied on dry hair. And what you want to do is you're going to try to put these in and apply them in a section, right, going like this, all the way down the middle, because you want to create almost like a pattern. So you're going to go down the middle here, then you go down this way, and the same thing throughout the back, depending on how many rollers you have. You may just want to start right in the front and just put a couple in there, and that's totally cool. So if you've got hair this length, right, this hair comes down to about the tip of the nose, a little bit past the nose, and you're looking to get a much more voluminous look without having to use really any heat or a lot of heat, and you're just a little more concerned, this is a great option. You want to make sure that the hair is fully combed through, and as I mentioned, it works best on dry hair. You can do them on wet hair, but I suggest doing it on dry hair. You just want to make sure that the hair is combed through thoroughly and that there's not a lot of knots. Next, you're going to probably want to use a hair cutting comb, which I do sell these combs very inexpensively on my website, shop.thesalonguy.com. You're going to take a section that's probably going to be about a half an inch to an inch the most, probably a half an inch more to 3/4 of an inch in width, and then the diameter, as you can see, it's just kind of right in through here, probably about 1.5 inches to 2 inches long. You don't want the section to be longer than or wider than the roller here. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the roller in, you're going to bring it up a little bit, and then all you're going to do is roll it down right onto the scalp like that, and then you just leave it. That's what's great, because they're called velcro rollers. It's literally velcro, and they stay. They're not going to go anywhere. So you're going to continue to do that for as far back that you want. And I should have gotten these ready beforehand, but unfortunately I didn't. Here we go. Another one. You're going to comb the hair, make sure there's no knots in it whatsoever. You're going to take the hair, you're going to roll the roller up, you're going to bring it kind of over direct a little bit forward. This way you can lay the roller, what we like to call on base. So you're getting the roller right on the base. So you're getting a very accurate section, and you're also trying to maximize the volume. And you're going to continue that throughout the entire top of the head. You can even switch to a larger one. You can get these on, I believe, Amazon. I mean, so many places have these things that it's crazy, right? So let's turn so you can see what I'm doing here. Let's get out another one, and there's a couple of these that I have here. The pack, I believe, comes in like 12 of them, right? About 12 rollers. So what you want to do when you get to the corner here, you're going to take a section, a horizontal section. You're going to comb it straight up like this. Again, here is the roller right here. You're going to roll the hair upwards like this, and then you're going to simply turn it and lock it in until it's placed just like that. And you really, honestly, only need to do it in areas that you think the hair needs that volume, to be honest with you. You know, you may not even have to do it on the entire head. You may just want to put 3 or 4 in there and let them sit. So it's really, again, a quick hack. I mean, even just having these and then maybe, you know, put 1 over here, obviously, or 2 over here. I just want to really show you more of the technique. The next, what I suggest doing is, this is my hairspray called Locked. It's actually a kind of light to medium hold, pliable, matte finish hairspray. So you always want to kind of lock this in here and spray some spray on it so that you're actually helping set in the rollers, right? The next thing you want to do is, it depends. Now, if you have an hour where you're just going to walk around the house with these things in your head and you don't mind and you don't want to use any heat whatsoever, that's totally fine. But if you want to really make the most of this and be more efficient with time, you can take a blow dryer with low air pressure, the lowest setting there is, the heat, keep it on normal heat, high heat, whatever the hell. Don't worry about damaging your hair. And what you want to do is just blow dry from somewhat of a distance on low air pressure right on top of all of these rollers. You can do, you know, 3 seconds here, 3 seconds here, 3 seconds here, and 5 seconds. You know, as long as you're not sitting there singeing the hair, the best way to do this is to set it. That's what you're doing. You're setting that shape, that volume into the hair, and it's only going to be done by heat, right? I hate to say it, but heat is really the only way. It's like when you use a curling iron or a smoothing iron. The reason you're getting your hair straight or wavy or curly is because you're using a really hot tool that's changing the structure of the hair, and you need something that hot. Now, is this going to damage your hair? No, don't worry about it. You know, you can use this it has UV protection in it, so it's going to protect the hair from the heat. When you wash your hair, you can even use 25 spray or Tidal Wave as a pre-styler, blow dry your hair, and then put these things in, use the Locked hairspray, hit it with the blow dryer, set them in place, and then the way you take them out is very, very simple. You just literally lift and you pull. They come out so easily, and it's, I mean, you know, nobody talks about this because that's the difference between being a professional hairstylist and having used these things for many, many years. It's really amazing. You take this out and watch, even like this, without even using any heat. Look at the volume in that hair, right? If you want to then go back in and use a styling product to finish it, you can, but even just that alone, you know, for a few minutes there, we got some volume to it. And then you can go in, you can style it, you can run your fingers through it, and you're going to have some pretty good volume. So it's a great, great hair tip. Let me know in the comments below. If you try it, again, you can find these things on Amazon. They're called velcro rollers. There are ones that are heated, which work pretty well too, where you actually roll it in and you have to preheat them. And then there's a clamp on it that you put on and it sets the heat in. That works pretty well too. But if you're just looking for these, buy these. If you feel comfortable clipping it in your hair, these are pin curl clips. Again, these are available on Amazon. They're just little clips that just you can put right onto the roller and the hair so it locks it in. If you've got longer hair, you know, it's going to be great. It's going to give you some great volume, even some loose waves if you want. If you're a guy and you want to have that texture, set your head in these with like the blue ones or the green ones and let it sit, and you're going to take them out and you're going to have this beautiful, awesome wave in your hair that you've never had before, and you're not damaging your hair. So quick old school hair tip that I hope you all found helpful. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for more videos with a Salon Guy.